YouTube, what's going on, man? Listen, in today's video, I'm bringing you guys a different type of video. In this video, I'm going to be not playing any games, but I'm going to be going over your teams that you guys have sent me. I asked a lot of you guys over on stream the other day to send me your teams. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to give you guys a rating and let you know what improvements you guys can make. Guys, you guys on YouTube as well. Check out my Twitter down below in the description. DM me a team. If you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, we'll definitely do so. A lot of you guys have questions for me, guys, about your teams and how to make improvements, and that's the way to do it. Even if I don't put your stuff in the video, guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter, shoot me a DM, and if you want to make any improvements to your team or have any questions at all, I am always open, guys. So make sure you guys DM me over there. Make sure you guys also check out our other socials that we linked down below in the description. We got our Twitch, our TikTok, our Discord, also our Twitter, as we said before. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. We could do kind of tier ratings on certain positions, and then we could do more videos like this, rating teams. Guys, this is a different type of video. I'm going to ask you guys to shoot for 50 likes on this video, and please comment down below in the comments if you want to see a part 2 of this video, or let me know if you guys want to see more stuff like this. I took a shot in the dark with this one, and I hope it pans out. Enjoy the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, we are going to be hopping in to the first team. Let's take a look at his lineup right here. So he's got Roberto Clemente, Trea Turner, Acuna, Vladdy Guerrero at third. He's got Wander Franco, Jackie Robinson, Castellanos, and Kyle Schwarber. I cannot see his bench. Let me pull it back a little bit and see if he's got his bench right here. He's got his bench as well. Okay, first looks. Not a fan of Clemente, not a big fan of Schwarber, and not a big fan of Acuna. I know a lot of people hitch well with Schwarber, and the way I look at it is you want to play him versus righties and then look down here on the bench. You want to look down here on the bench, scroll down to the bench, and I like that he does have Perez. Just in case he faces a lefty with Schwarber, I like that he has another option. All right, guys. Second thing here, I love Jackie. I love Franco. Vladdy's fine. I haven't been hitting all that well with him, but I do like Vladdy. I do also like Castellanos. So let me take another look at his bench. I don't mind going righty-righty, but I do like going lefty-righty, and he does have another lefty on the bench. Jared Walsh, he could also platoon with Castellanos. I love that he has this. I think it's a great-looking team. His lineup looks solid. The only person I truly look to replace 100% is Ronald Acuna. I know he's a great fielder. Some people hit well with him, guys. If you hit well with him, definitely feel free to keep him, but for me, he's definitely shouldn't be a part of my team, and I think you guys should look for another option. I see he's got Vladdy on the bench. He's also got Lou Brock. Maybe throw Clemente in right and throw Lou Brock in left. I love Lou Brock. I also love Vlad Sr., so that's another thing he could do with this team. Let me check out his rotation, okay? So he's got DeGrom, Cabrera, Felix, and Burns, Felix, and Jenkins, okay? His lineup is, his rotation is a little bit righty heavy, guys. I've noticed that he does not have a single lefty, and if he pitches well with righties, he pitches well with righties. Personally, I like to have at least 2 lefties. For starters, it doesn't matter as much in ranked. I notice a lack of lefties. The Felix card isn't all that great. The Burns card you can still maybe get away with if you mix your pitches correctly, and same with the Fergie card. I'm not a big fan of that one either. If I'm this guy, I'm looking to keep DeGrom. I'm looking to keep Cabrera. Maybe let Burns slide, but the last 2 I'm looking to replace. Maybe with somebody like Leiter. There's 3 lefties he could go with right here to replace Felix and Jenkins. He could go with Leiter. He could go with Glavine. Or the last one is probably Cliff Lee. Those are probably my top 3 lefties. Another one I've been rocking with is Lefty Grove. I know it's crazy, guys. It sounds insane, but he's honestly not all that bad. And I'd look to put some of those guys in this rotation. First glance at the bullpen, not a big fan of Graveman, not a big fan of Soto. Graveman's real great in BR. His live series card is a serious problem in BR. He's got a great windup, but this guy is free, guys. What I tell you, same with Soto. I'd look to replace those 2 guys. I'd probably take Soto out of the bullpen. We don't have a lot of lefty options right now, so I'd probably rock about 6 righties in your bullpen, and maybe take out Graveman. And if you guys can get your hands on a Wainwright card, or even the 99 Gossage card, even the other Gossage card. If you're going to go a Gossage card, I'd probably go to the 99. It's about 130K, but if you guys can save the stubs and make that replacement, I definitely would do so. I'm going to give this first team, by first glance, guys, I'm going to give him solid 6.5 out of 10. He's got some good cards here, man. I notice he doesn't have a cap. None of my favorite cards are in this lineup. I like Trea Turner. I definitely love it. I like Franco. Jackie's not too bad, but nobody else really stands out to me. He's got DeGrom in his rotation. Same with Cabrera. No one else I'm really a big fan of in that rotation, and that's why I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. That's the first team. This is going to be my man Jeffrey's team. I can't see his bench in this one. I can see a little bit of it. I can't really make out the cards, so I'm just going to go off his lineup. So leading it off, he's got Trea Turner, Mike Trout, Chipper Jones, Vlad Guerrero, Bryce Harper, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Tim Anderson, and Kyle Schwarber. This guy's squad is absolutely nasty. Although I'm not a big fan of the Bryce Harper card, the Tim Anderson card I personally don't think is endgame, and the Kyle Schwarber card I personally struggle with. A lot of people hit well with all of these cards. I can see his bench here actually on the side. He's got Clemente, Castellanos, Soriano, Robinson, and Ortiz. The only thing I'm seeing right here from first glance, guys, is the lack of lefties on the bench. You don't have to stack your lineup with lefties, but I'd like to see a couple more lefties on the bench. Maybe throwing that home run derby Soto and maybe throwing a switch hitter. I like to go 2 righties, 2 lefties, and 1 switch on my bench just so we keep some balance here. If he's throwing all righties and you're not going to have a bunch of matchups after Ortiz. So that's the only thing I want to improve from this lineup right here. Now, hopping into the rotation. He's got Shohei Ohtani, DeGrom, Felix, Edward Cabrera, and Glavine. I like DeGrom, I like Edward, and I like Glavine. As I said before, Felix, he's a 99. He's got great control. If you can work with him, you can work with him. I'm going to tell you guys that Ohtani card is BP. I know it's a collection card, but it's truly not worth it. For collection later in the year, absolutely, it definitely could help out, but for right now, not one of my favorites. Something he could make improvements is definitely to his starters. Try to swap a couple of those starters out. And now looking at his bullpen, let's take a look at the bullpen. Okay, so he's got Alex Reyes, he's got Hendricks, Lee Smith, Gregory Soto, Gossage, Eckersley, Hader, and Mo. So he's honestly got a pretty solid bullpen. I'm not a big fan of the Hendricks card. I'm also not a big fan of the Soto card, as I said before. The 95 Gossage is kind of BP if you can't control him too well. I'd like to swap that out for a 99 as well. If he could swap out that Soto card and maybe throw in a lefty Chapman, I'd definitely like that. I'd be interested in that. And maybe take out the Hendricks card and go for a card like Wainwright or maybe even Familia. Maybe even that Kenley Jansen, that 99. I like that he's got the 6 righty setup and the 2 lefties. There's not a lot of lefty options this year, so you guys got to be selective with what you're working with, man. Okay, so I'm gonna, his first glance off this team, guys, I'm gonna give him a solid 7.5 out of 10. I like the team. Team is fire. 7.5 out of 10. Let me go back. Give the first guy 6.5 out of 10. All right, let's hop into the next one, man. This guy's got Eloy. Let me read it from the top. He's got his cap at catcher, which I absolutely, well, is that a cap? That's not a cap. It's lied right to your face. Lied right to my face too. Okay. No idea who this Zavala card is. Absolutely no idea. So he's got Trey Turner, Tim Anderson, Kyle Seager, Acuna, Eloy Jimenez, Mike Trout, and JT Realmuto. First glance, he's got no switch hitters, and he's got 1 lefty. Let me take a look at the bench. He's got Pete Alonso, Roberto Clemente, Chipper Jones on the bench, David Ortiz, and Alfonso Soriano. First glance, guys, I don't know why he's playing Eloy. It seems like he has a lot of the cards. He's got 99 Chipper. I'm sure he's got a better left fielder out there. Personally, who I'm playing in left field right now, I'd probably throw Trout to left if you can get that Trey Turner in center. I like the Tim Anderson card, but maybe swap out a Franco at second base. Maybe make a cap. Is definitely a good move on that as well. But reading down the lineup, he's got Sebi Zavala. I've really not used that card too much. I don't have a big input on that. But personally, for me, I'd like to put my cap there. Maybe the Posada card. I don't really like the Piazza card all that much. So maybe even a Schwarber card I'd rock with. I like Trey Turner. Tim Anderson's good. Kyle Seager's not that great for me. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Seager. If I have Chipper Jones, he's not leaving the lineup. I'm not sure why this guy has him on the bench, but maybe he rakes with Seager. Maybe throw Seager at first base and throw Chipper at third, but I just don't see you sitting Chipper long term. The next one he's got is Acuna. I definitely look to replace Acuna, guys. If I told you video after video, throw this guy a slider, he's a free out, man. Free out every single time. Maybe look to pick up somebody like Larry Walker or even Vladdy. Then he's got Eloy Jimenez in left field. Eloy Jimenez has got a really good bat, man. I do have to be honest with that one, but maybe you could replace him with somebody like Jackie. Soriano, I'm not a big fan of. Neither am Clemente. I don't want to put him out there. So maybe throw Trout in left, like I said before. Maybe throw Trey Turner in center field. I know Trey's not the greatest of center fielders, but you could throw somebody like Franco at second, or even switch it up, go Buxton center field, and throw somebody like Trout in left. Not a big fan of this lineup, guys. It's very righty heavy. His bench is righty heavy. He's got 1 switch and 1 lefty on the bench. Not a big fan from looking at the lineup at the moment. Let me check this out. Okay, so he's got his rotation. He's got Ohtani, DeGrom, Carlos Rodon, Lance Lynn, and Cliff Lee. I have forgotten about Lance Lynn. Absolutely love him. Ohtani and Rodon are the switches I look to make here. I'm not a big fan of the Rodon card. As I said before, I'm not a big fan of the Ohtani card. If you guys are incredible with them, don't let me take somebody out of your lineup if you guys are good with him. But I'm just trying to give you my suggestions, man, and what I see right off the rip. I definitely look to throw the Cabrera card back in there, and even somebody like the Al Leiter if if you're not looking to spend crazy stubs, you could, first of all, Edward Cabrera is free, so you could throw him in there. And it seems if you have all the team affinities done, you could throw someone even like Garrett Crochet in there for Carlos Rodon. I don't have to go crazy with it, guys, but I definitely like that option better than Rodon. Now let's move on to his bullpen. He's got Alex Reyes, Rob Dibble, Craig Kimbrell. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's got Dennis Eckersley, Ryan Presley, Josh Hader, Liam Hendriks, and Mariano Rivera. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this bullpen at all. Dibble, not a good one for me. Kimbrell, I'd take out. Eckersley, I'd take out. Presley, I'd take out. Hendriks, I'd take out. He's also only got one lefty. This bullpen needs a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. I'd show you the suggestions from before. I'd probably take Dibble out, throw someone in like Familia. Take Kimbrell out, throw in, honestly, Betty Sue. Take out if you can pitch well with Eckersley. That's the only one I could see keeping this guy in the pen, so I don't have a problem too much with Eckersley. Ryan Presley, you guys definitely need to get him out of the bullpen. Definitely not a big fan of that card. You got to get somebody maybe like Jansen. Even go the Graveman card over that Presley card. I'm not even a big fan of the Graveman card, but I'd definitely go him over Presley. Hader, I like. Hendriks, I'd take out, and I'd put in Live Series Chapman. I know he's still a gold, guys, but he's usually playing up 90% of the time, which pushes him to a diamond, and you do need that second lefty in the bullpen. So this guy's team overall, guys, I'm going to give him a 5 to a 5.5 out of 10. Not a big fan at all. He definitely needs to make some changes. I will switch Realmuto for Vlad when he goes down in price. All right, guys, we're going to hop into the final team for this video. I don't want this video to become too long, and I want to let you guys know. I want to see if you guys like this video, if you like what I'm doing, if you guys want me to add something to this. Definitely give me some suggestions, guys. If you guys want to see this video again, let me know. Comment down below for part 2. Leave a like on this video so I know you guys liked it. Let's hop into this one, the fourth and final team. This guy got leading off Trey Turner, Chipper Jones, Mookie Betts, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Piazza, Crispy Nuts, his cap in center field, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Wander Franco. On the bench, he's got Braun, Perez, Ortiz, Walker, and Escobar. Right off the bat, this guy's bench is set up perfectly. You don't have to have anything special on your bench, guys. You just have to set it up correctly. And I love how he's got 2 righties, 2 lefties, and a switch hitter. He's got perfect balance. If those are the hitters he can hit well with off the bench, go for it. Go for it. So, Trey Turner, absolutely love it. Chipper Jones in the 2 spot, bang, love it. Mookie Betts in the 3 spot, bang, love it. Kyle Schwarber in the 4 spot. Not a big fan of him in left field. That's the only knock I have so far. I'm not the greatest with Schwarber, as you guys know before, but he's also got Perez on the bench, and he's also got Ryan Braun is the guy he'll probably bring in to maybe platoon him if he faces a lefty. If he can hit lefties, then all the power to him. The next one is Mike Piazza. This is the only knock I really have on this lineup, guys. Personally, for me, Piazza swings underwater. He's not worth it. He can't swing the bat, and he is straight up dookie. If you guys can get his swing going, definitely do it, man. I know a lot of these guys see Piazza's stats and they go crazy, but all it comes down to is the swing. I'd maybe switch Schwarber out and throw him at catcher, and then maybe throw somebody like Larry Walker in left field, or even Ryan Braun in left field. I'd like that. If you can hit well Piazza, definitely keep him in your lineup, but that's the only knock I have so far. Crispy Nuts, he's got in center field his cap. I mean, dude, throw your cap wherever you're lacking, and I like the cap. I like the fact that you've kept him. I think a lot of us, guys, I took my cap out of the lineup, not because my cap is bad. I'm hitting well over 400, but I wanted to try some live series cards. If that's the reason you guys don't use them, that's totally okay with me. But if you guys are looking to make a God Squad, there is no reason you shouldn't have a cap. Personally, for me, I might throw my cap at catcher, and that's where I'll look to be putting my cap on my team. Yeah, that's kind of just it for that. But he's got Vlad Guerrero to finish that off at first base, and then Wander Franco at shortstop, okay? This guy's lineup, an absolute banger. I'd give him a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for Piazza. So I'm going to throw him at a 9 out of 10 for his lineup. His bench is set up perfectly. There's nothing more I could really ask for right here. Now, let's check out the rotation. Right here, he's got Shohei Ohtani, Jacob deGrom, Al Leiter, Felix Hernandez, and Lefty Grobe. Absolutely, I love it, man. This guy has a lot of cards. It seems like he has almost all the cards. It's not like he's just got all these free cards, man. He's got Ohtani and Felix, who I'd said before I'm not a big fan of, but I don't think it'll be a problem for a guy like this. He'll have to just switch him out with somebody he has. Take him out for maybe Cabrera. Throw in another righty possibly. You could throw in Burns, as I said before. I'm not a huge fan of Burns. If that's who you want to throw in, definitely mix in another righty. Felix for Cabrera, as I said before. Ohtani, I don't mind keeping if you guys can pitch well with him. I keep Ohtani in my lineup. He's an expensive card. I'm not the greatest with him, but I do like using his bat. He was an expensive card to get. I see why most guys don't take him out. Now let's head over to the bullpen. He's got Gregory Soto, Josh Hader, Zach Britton, Kendall Graveman, Rob Dibble, Alex Reyes, Rich Gossage, and Mariano Rivera. So this guy's got stubs, man. He's got most of the cards you need. First thing I'd take out. We're going to go through the list. Gregory Soto, bang, swap him out, grab a righty. Grab someone like Wainwright, maybe Familia, even 99 Kenley. Hater, bang. Britton, bang. You're lucky you did your dailies. I personally don't. Britton's a banger. Love him. Graveman, I'm not a big fan of. Maybe switch him out for one of those 3 guys I said before. Same with Dibble. I think you need to replace those 3 guys, Gregory Soto, Kendall Graveman, and Rob Dibble, with these 3 guys. I think you need to go Wainwright, Familia, and 99 Jansen. I like Alex Reyes, I like Rich Gossage, and I like Mariano Rivera. This guy's got an absolute banger of a team. My only knocks are Felix Hernandez and Gregory Soto. Otherwise, this guy's got an absolute banger of a team, as I said before. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. I like how he's got everything set up, dude, and his team is an absolute banger. I'm going a little bit low on the ratings, guys. I'm going a little bit low for sure. Could have gave him a 9, but I'm really picky on how I like to set up my team. If you guys like this video, man, leave a like on the video so I know you liked it. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you want to see a part 2. I don't do videos like this normally, guys, but I'm trying to keep the content as fresh as possible, man. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you want to see this. If you guys aren't a big fan, I'd also like you to drop a comment and let me know that you didn't like this type of video and you'd like me to go back to just strictly gameplays, man. I'm trying to switch it up. I'm trying to keep stuff fresh, so I hope you guys appreciate the effort, man. I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.